Hello there, welcome in. Make sure you guys like and share. Let's get this party started. Did you guys get a little bathroom break? I'm sharing to all the places here. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy TGBE. I think Christy's helping me out here. Where are you coming in from? What is on your workspace? Oh, where's my stand? You think you have all the things and then you don't. Y'all, where is my... I don't know where my stand is. All right, we're going to do it. Do it like that. Woo-hoo! It is TGBE. Welcome on in. All right, thank you, Ruby, for sharing this out. Who else has shared? Let's drop some emojis. I like you guys being active and chatting. Are you guys amazed at some of the creative projects from this weekend so far? Oh my goodness, it is always so much fun to see the fantastic projects and the creativity that come from the powerhouses here at the Great Bead Extravaganza. It's 5 years going. So for those that wonder how long that bead bug lasts, when you get bit by the bug, I kind of think it lasts forever. Can you hit the hearts if you agree? How many years have you been beading? I want to know. And I want to know also who is new here to the Great Bead Extravaganza. Welcome. I hope you guys have been having a great weekend and just soaking in and embracing this really special time when we do all get together to really bring a little bead therapy in our life. We know it's kind of heavy in the world today. One of the things that beads and jewelry does for us is really get us some therapy and to dive out of the heaviness of the world and create a little bit, brings us back to people, here like this, giving, for me, Beadoria, that is one of the things that I stand for, is the gift of giving handmade. So I have really a big push. I got bit when I was 4 by the bead bug, and so I've been going on for several decades. I'm working on the next generation to love color and sparkle, and at least leaving the world a little bit more colorful than we found it. I'm sorry if we're getting some blings in. So I can easily say several decades for me here. But welcome, and please like and share this. Let's see if we can get into the 3 digits. Where is everybody at? I'd like to just scroll through and say a few hellos. So today, check out, let's see, Bedoria.com. I'm gonna see if I can be cool enough to type that in. Right here, go to Bedoria, let's see. What's that? Did it go? Did it go? Yay! Hello, Miss Mary and Amy and Teresa and Paula and Liz and Jeanette and Colleen, Norma, Sherry Lynn and Teresa and Clem and Judy. Clem, do you have your kit all laid out? Are you ready to play? Coming in, Miss Roseanne from Florida, and Brooke and Lynn and Heather and Evelyn. I love seeing the new names. I love seeing my every live names. I like seeing all the excitement for beads. You know, I know sometimes beaders can kind of feel like little hermits and we just like hang out just like all alone, but here we can collect and we can be big and, you know, and be all in the same space and have all of our stuff and not move it, right, and have it here for you. All right, let's see, you've been here since the beginning. Oh my gosh, so 5 years. All right, so a couple things. So this is I think we decided this is our 26th TGBE. Okay, so write your coupon code, guys, because I did our special discount, and I'm starting it today all the way through the end of October. I'm going to give you all the way until Halloween to crack in on all the crystals, because you guys know I love crystals. So I am going to give you guys 20% off on all crystals that are in the shop on Bedoria.com. That coupon code is going to be TGBE26, okay? And on top of that, you guys can still grab the kit that I'm about to put out here today. It is called the Rainbow Joy Kit. If you go to Bedoria, you're going to just click on that baby and you can put it in the cart. Just put it in the cart. And you know what you're going to get with that? You're going to get, hold on. Let me bring it up. I think it's better maybe in a photo. Let's see. You're gonna get one of these things for free. And if you get orders over $100, you're gonna get both for free. Okay, so some gemmy necklace or a pair. Let's see, I think that's a ring. I think we're doing rings and earrings and and bracelets. You don't know. It's going to be a surprise in your basket, and you just put in that coupon code if you want to save on crystals. Otherwise, you can put TGBE in the comments codes, and that will get you your gift. If you've already placed your order for your Rainbow Joy Kit, we are putting that already into your kit because we know you're a part of this. Okay, so if you were already ahead of the game. All right, the bead bug's been bitten for 45 years. I love to hear that. Okay, so you guys know I love color. My name is Kay, so if you guys are new to me, I am Kay of Stars Beads, and our online shop is Bedoria.com. My mom's name is Stars. I got bit by the bead bug when I was 4. And my mom and I have traveled the world bringing and finding some of the best collection of beads and artisans to bring to you. Okay, we originally had a bead shop in Washington, D.C. metropolitan area in Vienna, Virginia. And then we transitioned to the online space into a new generation, and here we are. It's kind of like the TGBE, and so there we are. Boom, we just hit 3 digits and the watch list. Let's see if we can keep on building, you guys, because let's take a look at this list, because I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to give one of these away. But somebody might want to win this, because you know what? It would be worth this kit right now, I'm already doing a TGBE special, okay? That this kit is worth like $150, and we made it under 60 bucks, guys. All right, so you guys can grab in on it if you have not. Let's take a look and see what's on Kay's table. That is, let's see. So let's take a look. My table, does anybody else's table get a little crazy? Let's see. Here. Hello, welcome in. How are you guys? Okay, so I'm not always great at putting kits together, but I'm getting better. And look how big this box is. Look at my hand. Sorry, I was at a party. I know Candy Cooper went to a party, but I went to a party yesterday, and you know what? I had to get X to get in. But look how big this box is. It is like the size of my hand, so you can see. We know beads are tiny. Okay, so we know, like, look at this nice big jumbo strand of like Baroque pearls can easily fit in this box and just be a little center of it. So I'm excited to show you this joyful box. Are you guys ready? And so we brought together like pretty much all my favorite things, some of my favorite things in this box. Okay, so it's sparkly, it's full of color and rainbow, and you guys are gonna see, maybe play with it and see what we can come of it. Okay, I love hearing that. Susan says that TGBE re-inspired her jewelry making. All right. One of the things is that we, like I said, I like the gift of giving handmade. So these are cute little boxes with some ribbon for you, with a little note card in there so that you can write on there and put your little bracelet or pair of earrings and have them perfect for a gift. Okay, and we're getting ready for the Halloween season, so we put some little looks like some fun little goodies in there. And who is too cool? And you know, I'm for those that might be new to me, I love purple, so I'm a bit of a purple fiend. All right, let's see what's in this box. I guess I can't have it like this because it doesn't stand. Here, I'm gonna do it like that. Ooh, okay. There we go. And more. I got more. Here we go. All right. Is anyone dressing up for Halloween? All right. So we got a few extra freebies kind of in here. So we put some stretchy stuff just to keep it easy for making stacks of things, and a nice little keychain. Welcome in, Rosie. Glad you could join us. All right, some of my favorite beads that I love right here. We're gonna just hook them all in here. Let's get them all out. Look at this bold, beautiful stash of color and crystal. We've got over a dozen strands of crystal and sparkle. Got some clay in there. So this is what is kind of coming in this box here. We're gonna take a look at things a little closer here. All right, I'm gonna start out with like my favorites. We already know they're my favorites, but we're gonna show them off here. So you guys can grab this kit. This kit, it includes everything. So you're getting some rainbow beads. You're gonna get them in these kind of like pear drops in every color. So you know, I don't have to worry about what color you guys like, right? I should have hit at least all the colors. All right, we've got the cute little chiclets in 2 sizes right here. this is one that, in terms of designing, let's see, is one of my favorite. You can make it into a chain style, okay, by putting some of those little ones in between, and wire wrapping. For me, wire wrapping is very therapeutic, and kind of just get into the groove. Okay, so that is one that I like to wear in my layers. It's of course then goes with everything. All right, so I did that with kind of these chiclets. So you would kind of do it with like these kind of beads right here. And then this cool little shape. So it's a little bit like the rectangle, but it's got a little bit of a pillow pinch there in the center, kind of giving it a little bit of a bow effect. So we'll throw those rainbows. So those are some of my favorite rainbow beads, and nothing like topping it off with some big jumbo rainbows. So these are our beautiful gold edged crystals that come in all the colors. They are in random strands, so yours will look different, I'm sure, by a little bit. And then a little bit of fun. Okay, gotta throw in a little bit of clay. It just it brings in a lot of the colors that you see here, and you can certainly pull those out. And then those are opaque, but what about the rainbow? What do you guys think of it in this kind of iridescence? You get more compliments from your rainbow bracelet, is that right? This is one of my favorite shapes. It's the drum shape. It really shows off a lot of colors, of course. And then we're gonna give you a rainbow within itself of 6mm already pre-blended strands. So one of them, which is gonna match perfectly, of course, with our iridescent rainbow strand right here. So that one looks spectacular together. So you can get two shapes with the same color set. So that way that you can match up your designs a little bit easier. And then we've got some rainbow or kind of ombre color combinations for you in the nice 6mm. So we've got a nice fall color tone here as a strand. We've got our pretty combinations. I love the magic, I consider like the magic color tones. And I want to go through these so that we can, of course, get a chance to play with them too. So, so here is kind of a spring color tone with the greens and the pinks in this one. And then, and then there's this is probably, of course, one of my favorites. This is kind of looks like Alexandrite, but it has that crystal AB with the magic, like purple in there, and glitters just so nice. And then this beautiful beachy all bluesy strands. Okay. Oh, and then let's not forget, there's more. And then there's these cool beads. Okay, so if you like those drum beads in the crystal, we've got some really nice hishi cut in these fun, they almost pony-like, but like half the size. So they're great little blocks of color. I think they'd be great to help separate your blocks of your clay beads, you know. And and what else there? I just put it down. Where's the? And there's more, but wait, there's more. And then these are so cute. They almost look like a jelly, little beautiful little jellies, faceted coins in some sweet color combinations. So So Clem has one here in person. Clem, what do you think? What do you think of all of that? Did I miss anything? So there is your rainbow joy. So if you like what is here, oh. But wait, there's more. Can I add a little cherry on top? Clem, you were supposed to catch me. My favorite thing I think in this kit right now, I saved it for last. What was I even thinking? You guys, it's one of my favorite findings, and it's not a clasp. It's chain, and I brought it to you in a rainbow enamel. You're going to get 3 full feet of this beautiful tiny paper clip enameled rainbow chain in this kit. That also doesn't include, of course, that free gift that I showed you guys. And if you add a little bit more, a few more of those crystals, get 20% off with coupon code TGBE26, and since this is the 26th one, and get 20% off, bump that up to $100 order, and you're gonna get even more goodies for free. Okay, so that chain is fire. It's fire. Oh my gosh, that just excites me. Let's get fired up. Who is fired up? Let's see some rainbows, some emojis into the chat if you guys like that rainbow joy. And if you guys want to win one, do you guys want to know how to win one? You guys need to head over to the Stars Beads special stash group, and I want you guys to post something that you've made. Okay, it doesn't have to have been recent, but maybe one of your favorite things, say a little hi, one of your favorite things about beading or your favorite stone. I want you guys to post in there and just tag TGBE in onto that post, and I will enter you in, okay, for this entire bundle. Okay, you guys, that's $150 worth of amazing goodness. Okay. All right. Who wants to play with that? All right. Can you guys put into the chat what was the coolest thing you liked? What was your favorite strand in what I just showed you? You guys like the chain, right? We know we like the chain. You know what? I'm going to just take the chain out while I hear about what was your favorite thing that I just showed you. You guys, this chain. We go to the Star Special Stash Group. Let me see if I can post that. Why is this on? Make sure that's right. Did somebody share that by chance? Oh, why isn't my feed moving? Maybe someone can put it in there for me. I'm having trouble. But you know what? I'll also put up a post so that you guys can click into it, and we'll give you that chain, I feel like. trying to see what your favorite things are and reading the comments. Trying to do all the things, you know. And you guys, and look at that free gift. Get over $100, guys, and you're gonna get the ring and the bracelet. I think. So you're gonna get 3 feet of this gorgeous rainbow chain. Donna, you're so sweet. I think so. The secret to making good jewelry is having good components. So if you have good components, then that's all you need. All right. Yes, Mary, thank you so much for posting that. You like the ombre crystals? Let's see. I'm trying to see what other things you guys liked. Okay, you guys like the drums. We could do a quick little project with the drums that I think is super sweet and easy. Or how about, okay, let's make a pair of earrings. Let's break out this little strand of beads. We're gonna, let's put some raindrops in this baby and get a little bit of movement. I'm gonna grab some head pins. So I'm just gonna be kind of using in your stash of what I consider kind of some of your basics. So, you know, maybe some string, some crimps, some head pins, some wire, that sort of thing, okay? Let's see. And I'm gonna just start adding these beads. And we're gonna play around a little bit with, if I could get us zoomed in, you guys can see what we're playing with here. And then I wanna know what else. I'm kind of thinking, you know, I love some of these beads too. All right, let's grab an end of this chain. And we're going to do some looping. This is a good wire wrapping practice. You love the chain. I love this chain too. So Bedoria carries lots of different styles of chain too. Really fun ones. So one of the things I like about chain is adding little crystals to it, and it gives it some nice movement. And in this case, it's even going to add more color. Who has their beads out now? Who makes during this time, or do you guys take notes and so I'm just kind of working my way up here. Oops, sorry. So if you like these kind of projects, yes, you can catch me live on Mondays and Wednesdays between 3:30 and 4:30. Kind of depends on baby a lot of times and just the bead life. And then we let you know what's happening. I'm really excited for this coming Monday, guys. I've got beautiful gemstones, and and some beautiful handmade pendants. Okay, remember when we're wire wrapping to stuff to like, remember to connect it to something, right? Were you typing in stars beds? I remember getting a phone call at the shop before, and they were asking if I had queen size, what kind of queen size beds I had. So we had to clarify to let them know that. I didn't have any beds, I'm sorry. But I could fill it with beads. You should just have to click in to join, and you should be, if you answer the group questions, which are pretty simple, like how'd you hear about us, and it'll authorize you. Okay, and that way that's where you can get in with a group with the same addiction. That is a place to ask questions, share your designs. On Wednesdays, I do something called What's on Your Wrist Wednesday. I like for you guys to share your wear, and let me know what is on your workspace if maybe you're not aware, you know. So I like to see a little bit of your bead life, because a lot of times I'm sharing a bit of mine. So my life is beads, bags, and baby. It is my jam these days. So we're doing a lot of, this is a lot of great practice on wrapping. Does anybody want me to slow down? I know sometimes we're just looking, I don't know. Do you guys like coming here for technique or for design? What have you guys gotten out of? Look how fun that is already. Okay, I'm a big ball pin person too. We carry those as well in Bedoria. We could totally bedazzle the beds. Sounds like a great idea. They've bedazzled like a car before, so a bed would be. Now, these are, this is paper clip, so we're gonna, and see how those little pear drops just hang really nicely. All right, I guess I'm gonna do like a rainbow of these. So we'll go until we've done one of each of the pairs, I think. Let's take a look. I'm having a hard time getting the angle here underneath this and trying to stay in frame with you guys. It's always a challenge here, you know. It's usually pretty fast. We'll accept that pretty quickly for you, okay? Oh, I love how that's coming out. All right, so I said we're trying to do kind of one of every color. So we started at purple. Looks like we might have 2 more to go. Oh wait, I'm missing a blue. Did I see a blue? All right, you gotta put a blue in there. So we've got three more for this side, so we can say we've done every color. So let's throw that blue in there. Oh my gosh. That chain, even just by itself, is money. If I do say so myself. We are taking a look at the beautiful, fun things that came in this kit here. from clay to glass to big chunky. You can grab your rainbow bundle. If you post something into the Stars special stash group, you can be entered in to win the entire bundle. That right there is a $150 value, but you can grab it right now in case you don't win it, and grab it for like 60 bucks right now. So it's a rockin' deal. I like this little teardrop shape. In this little bundle, you are going to get 2 sizes of this little teardrop. What kind of pear shape? Maybe considered a pear shape. And all right, let's take a vote on. Okay, I like you guys to be a part of things. Here is cutting up the strand that of the bigger ovals that you get in the kit. And this chain does come into the kit. Can you guys pick out a color here? We have light blue, teal, orange, black, gray, white, or blue. Okay, what do you, I want you guys to pick a color while I finish up on these last 2 loops to help me determine what we're gonna use next. Can you guys help me? Oh no, Janelda. Maybe you'll learn a new way to bead because of it though. Like, where there's a will, there's a way. All right, I like seeing your guys' votes. So on the strand in the kit, you'll get a variety of colors. So keep that in mind. I'm a little funky here, so for those that are with me, you're gonna like this pair of earrings. You like orange, orange, light blue, sky blue, teal, orange, blue, teal, light blue, light blue, light blue, blue, orange, ooh, teal, teal. Oh my gosh, that's like tough. That's tough right now. You guys keep on voting. Keep on voting. I think we're like almost even. Keep on voting. I've got one more wrappy doodad to do here. Putting on a red here. You guys don't have to pick teal because it's like my favorite color. Is that your favorite color too? I think teal is gonna win. All right, popping a red on here. Orange, orange. Okay, you guys say orange. All right, all right, all right, all right. Orange because it's pumpkin season. Who's into pumpkin spice? For something nice. For me, that is not nice. I do not like pumpkin. I don't mind a pumpkin pie, although it's not like something I crave, but it's not bad. It's not great. If it has nuts on it, nuts make everything better. It's a battle between teal and orange right now. What's it gonna be? I just made my clip. I'm about to make my tuck, y'all. All right. There is a fun little tassel. All right, you guys were teal or orange? Teal or orange? There's orange. And there's teal. You guys are saying okay, I feel like I gotta do orange so that I can say I didn't do teal. I didn't pick it. It's like you'll know I didn't pick it, right? So orange though, you notice that it goes really nice with teal though. Goes rather nice. All right, we're gonna wrap another little doodad here. Let's add a little doodad. Now you'll notice that I kind of just, sometimes when I don't know what I'm gonna do, I just kind of hook things to the chain so that I don't cut the chain in case maybe it doesn't work out. Because you know, once you cut chain, although chain can go a long way, you can use a little bit and it goes a long way. All right, we're gonna attach the orange. It's going down. I think it's a pretty choice. I love these bold drops. So we have these in lots of color combinations. You can add more shapes and more colors to your bunch. I wear a bracelet a lot with all the different combinations. All right, and then I suppose we need to cut this. That stuff is darn sturdy. All right, those drops are so sweet. So sweet. All right. All right, let's pop a little. This is one of Kay's favorite ear hooks. Let's pop it on there. See how she hangs. Open that enough. And of course, this only took a few links off of that precious rainbow chain, so you have plenty more to go with it. Okay, and then the magic of, do you guys think it goes with the color I chose? How fun is that pair? All right, that's an idea. Okay, let's also, I'm going to grab those were beautiful, all tangled up. I am in love with that chain. Of course, if you don't want all that extra, but you know what? It kind of looks like Christmas lights, you guys. Does that kind of look like Christmas lights? I feel like that totally looks like Christmas lights. All right, another idea set here. That was a good one. We're gonna put those on, but we're gonna keep on making because I'm gonna be like out of time, right? Oh my Always out of time. All right, let's see what we can make. All right, another one with chain. Let's see. I wanted to see if, ooh, that does. I have 18 gauge chain right here, and then I have some jump rings because I want a little skinny is that what I want here? No, I want that one here. We're gonna do this idea. Let's see. We have 18 gauge. You could use 20 gauge. I have 18 gauge soft flex craft wire. Okay, but we're gonna do 18 gauge, and I think that it fits through the chain too. And I think this will work too. All right, we're making. Hey June, how are you? Yeah, 18 gauge. See how that goes in into that chain pretty nicely? Not bad. All right. You could use 20 gauge. I think in the case though, we're gonna make a little bar piece, and so you don't want it to be able to hold its stiffness. So we're just whining and designing today, guys. Playing with the, and if you guys also saw online, there's also another kit there, and it's a super Bedoria special because it's all of our like limited quantities, last bits of stock on certain things. You guys, I decided as my spacer, I'm using a jump ring. So if you're wondering what that little skinny mini is, I know it's a huge hole. Okay, but I like it because we're using an 18 gauge wire, and I don't want the space of another crystal. I know that it isn't very much, but sometimes a seed bead won't go on there. So like, see the space between if I use a crystal versus that little, which at the very end, I guess I could have ended it without, but I didn't. So in this case, I'm using just so if you're wondering, what can we use these jump rings for? I have a bazillion of them. Put them into everything. You can even stack them up. We've stacked them up into designs like this. And you can mix the color, and that makes a fun design too. All right, let's I'm gonna close that baby off. Okay. So sometimes just, simplicity speaks. You don't, have to have super fancy wire wrapping skills. Okay. I like to wire. I'm not one of the crazy weavers, although I love that type of work. Maybe when I don't have kids, maybe I'll sit down and have a little bit more time to do that. But for now, I tend to like what I call done by dinner designs, And because if it ain't done by dinner, it probably ain't getting done. Which sometimes I don't mind, because I like to leave, and that's why I like to show you guys my craft table, is because sometimes I like to leave some of those bits and pieces, because some of those bits and pieces eventually like come together. How cute is that beauty? Okay, so this is going to be a little bar necklace, and of course you can clip this to size, and just put a little lobster on that, and you've got yourself a little bar necklace in rainbow. Ooh, I love that. Okay, but maybe if you don't want to do the rainbow, well, I'm just saying, these are so cute too. And these also look great to have this as your necklace. Okay, because I know we're getting short on time, so we're going to show designs now, okay, of different things you can be doing. These are beautiful little coins, and so if this is your necklace, what do you guys think about these earrings? Just simple, and also using that. Okay, what do you guys think? Going funky. I did the earrings so that they were mismatched. What do we think? What do we think? So those are taking some of those little jellies, okay, and just putting them on the bottom of a little set here. Okay, but instead of like doing them both this way, like you expect it to be, right? I don't know. Make you look twice. I like people to look twice. I like people to look twice. Okay. All right, I feel like I'm not done yet. All right, let's keep going, right? I'm not fully done, and I probably, you know, I want to do more, but here we are. We're gonna see if we can be good and not, you know. Okay, so there were these beautiful strands that we saw here. Okay. I love crystal, and I love to sparkle. In fact, you guys have to check out our Bead With Me's. You know what we just made? You guys want to get crazy with crystal? We just made ourselves a cactus. So I had myself a little beading party with a friend. So you guys can catch that on YouTube and our Stars Beads channel, and start thinking outside the box. Okay, I like to see my beads everywhere. Okay, all right, so we had these nice strands. You have a lot of different color combinations. I think because they're already in an ombre effect, I think it's beautiful just the way they are. If you string them with just a little, I put a little tiny gold bead. You could use a seed bead. Look how clean and fancy that looks. That brings you to a choker size. And in this case, I chose to add a little chain and make this something that I could add something like this too. In fact, I wanted to add more than one dangle along the front here. Let's see, maybe I need to move this down here where I have a little bit more space, so you can see how that design will look. Put the lobster here. Can you see that? Sorry. This is a long design. Okay, and then putting this along the bottom, and then you can wear it this way. Okay, I'm going to show different ways you can wear this design. Now, I wanted to add more stuff to it, you know, like more dangles. So this is one we had done in the past. You could have dangled like something like this off of there. Okay, we could have done a long one like this, right? And put more pieces, more cowbell, right? More cowbell. Anybody? I hope you got some inspiration. If you guys want to see a little bit of what that looks like. Okay, so you can see I love the rainbow. These are some other fun designs I've done with you guys here, and all right, let's I'm bringing it all over here. All right, I always like to, my skirt is long, getting caught under there. Okay, Clem, did you make any of those things with me? All right, let's take a look at those really fun earrings that we made. That was like the first thing. All right, what do we think of Missy Matchy? Let's hit those hearts. Did we enjoy the rainbow joy? I hope it brought you some. Goes perfect with my outfit. But I think these might go perfect with my outfit too. Let me think. There's these ones too. So these were the rainbow mismatch. Okay, so for those that have a hard time mismatching, sometimes the more we see it, the better. Those, I really like those. And of course you could certainly put something else along the bottom of them. So if you have some other fun charm, you could certainly use anything. All right, and that we had made, we'll put it on long. Look at this chain, just beautiful by itself. You can see the rainbow as it stands. You could probably make a short and a long chain with this, but here is that here's the stick chain necklace. Okay. And then, and then we did, all right, so this is if you strung that pretty blue one, and let's see, we'll put this on for effect. I would actually put this on a bigger jump ring and have several on there and attach it, but we'll get the look this way, and you can see, can I get them all on there? I wanted to make one of these pendants, actually. Love that. And the beauty of doing it this way, you get to hook it in the front. Okay, all right. So there, if you're one to have like a little chain and baubles, look at me. Look how many layers I have on. Okay, so you have sparkle. Sometimes if you have just little bits of chain, or go off of like some costume necklace or something and chop it off. Or come visit me. I've got a chain by the foot too. Okay, like I said, I would have put a little lobster, but you can add more, make more, lots of baubles. Okay, people like baubles. Okay, so if you're making for the holidays, get to making. Hopefully that inspired you to create, and hopefully that massive deal will get you to be able to make a bunch in no time. Okay, and like I said, the secret to good jewelry is good components. Okay, so I'm liking these earrings. Now I'm having a problem. I don't have to pick a favorite. I like them. I like them both. And luckily we can change our earrings several times a day. And I won't hold you up anymore. Got to grab that quick little bathroom break. Get ready for the almighty, the amazing, the wonderful Christy Friesen will be coming up here next, and then popping on with who knows what's going to be coming up with Nilay Patel and and their late night talk here this evening. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like. It's free, so just hit that like sign. Make sure you guys share. That really helps us here on Facebook algorithms. It's always changing. We are trying to get these up onto YouTube. Make sure you guys enter into our giveaways. We always have a spectacular load of things. A couple more things. Remember, I will post so you guys can get in on getting a kit for free. I'm going to be giving it away to one lucky winner. Also, I wanted to throw in there, if you guys didn't see, I forgot to do it. Forgot to do it. And then we also have our Bedoria specials. Okay, so this was what I was saying from the archives, from the last ones. You never know. We might have not carried this color. Maybe we didn't carry this shape. You know how that goes. You're going to get a load of goodies coming in that. So if you add that the Bedoria and the rainbow kit, you're gonna get all of those freebie goodies too. Okay, you guys, I feel like I can wear all of these at the same time, right? Like, just keep on layering it. All right, keep on beating, keep on creating. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you guys again on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Let's see. Tell us how to win the kit. Oh, Janelda, all you got to do is post in the Star Specials Dash group something that you've made and tag TGBE. Okay, that's going to get your entry in, and it's only one entry per person. Okay, I want to see a little bit of your bead life. I'd like to flood the group with some pretty pictures, and maybe to meet a few new people. Okay, fantastic. You guys have a great rest of your day here, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.